I ignored my destiny once. I cannot do that again. Even for you. I'm the only one who knows that. At least I'm the only one with the will to act on it.
The Mad Titan Podcast with your host, Jay Washington.
Titans, go!
What's happening, everybody? We're back in season 2, episode 25 of the Mad Titan Podcast. Me, your resident supervillain, Mr. Jay Washington. That is B to the C. I'm gonna just do it for him because I don't have time to wait.
Look at you. Okay.
I don't have time to wait for it. The reason we weren't here last week was because we didn't have a lot to talk about. CinemaCon was happening in Vegas, and we were hoping to see, what comes out of CinemaCon and what may make news waves. And one of the big things, of course, they did screen The Flash. We're going to talk about it, unfortunately, because I have to, right?
It's so early, man. They showed them that quick.
Because they had to.
Yeah.
They had to. That's a whole nother. They had to get that.
I mean, I get it. Yeah.
Look, you really can't put the star of the movie on a press tour, right? So you got to do what you can to get this fan buzz. Because this is going to be that moment. Look, we're going to get into this real quick before I get into, what our weeks have been. But this is how you get that fan buzz. Yeah. And you worry about fan buzz over critical response.
Exactly.
It's funny because depending on the movie, we using one or the other, right?
It's funny. I've been noticing that lately. Like, there's a change kind of happening with certain films and whatnot now, that people are not really caring as much what critics are saying about certain films, and then they're like,
it depends on the movie, and it depends on the movie.
Exactly. Yes.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, you were still saying.
No, that was basically it. It's interesting that I'm seeing that change. I'm seeing people go, you know what? We really don't care what the critics think for certain films now, and they're picking those films out. That they're saying that the fans are like, we don't care. These are our films. We like these. We don't need critical breakdowns of it. It's just a fun, dumb superhero movie or whatever it may be.
Or it's become those films that have, for all intents and purposes, a toxic ass fandom.
Yeah.
Those are the main ones now that are like, the critics don't matter. But if it's one of these, if it's like a darling type movie, it's the critics matter. Because yes, I get it. The fandoms in general, no matter whether it's superhero, drama, romance, et cetera, don't care that much about these indie darlings as much.
Yeah.
But before we get into all that, and because we're getting into that, what's your week been like?
It's been good, man. I mean, I finally got my car back. Did I tell you about all that bullshit with my car?
Yeah, you did.
Oh God, it was a constant fucking nightmare, dog. But car's back, moving, going good. That's good. Other than that, just kind of been chilling. Watched a little bit of the draft, the WWE draft from SmackDown. I haven't checked out Raw's yet. You watched some of Raw. Was Raw any good?
Raw's good.
Raw's good.
I'll tell you, look, there's a round where they bring out Shawn Michaels and Adam Pearce to make the picks, right?
Yeah.
And Shawn Michaels goes with the first pick in the fourth. And they're like, oh, shit. Here come Brock. And then Adam Pearce is like, hey, Brock, can we not please don't do this? And Brock is walking to the ring. Brock just stops and does this. Turns and looks at Adam Pearce, says, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and step back. I don't need none of it. Nope.
Oh, that's good.
Brock hit the ring. Brock says, because they was in Fort Worth last night. They was out there.
No shit.
Yeah, they were out there.
I had no idea they were here.
Brock say, hey, Texas, how does it feel seeing the only real cowboy ever in the ring? I was like, whoo. Adam Pearce say, hey, fam, we know what you're here for. we can't do this. And they bring out the security,
Mhm.
which is which I realize is a extra role for those who are unfamiliar with WWE security. When you see those regular guys in the black shirts, those are independent wrestlers.
I wonder if I knew any of them.
You probably did. So they brought out about 20 at first.
Yeah.
Brock was like, I'm telling you now, it's gonna take a whole lot more than them to come out. So about another 13, 15 come out. So Brock just sitting there cheesing, giggling. All of a sudden, lights drop. Doom, doom. Wrestling has more than one famous family.
Oh.
Cody's music hit. Oh, Brock like, yeah, come on, motherfucker. Cody jumps him from behind. Cody jumps him, knocks him down, and then Brock bails.
Oh.
So then they had a security go pull Cody off.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
Had a security go pull Cody off. I didn't know I wanted to see this match as bad as I did. But I know we were talking about the draft, but that one segment was like,
I wonder if this is one of Brock's matches that he wanted, because when he wants a match, those things are fun.
Yes. It has become a whole different thing when Lesnar wants something.
Yeah, like when he wanted that match with AJ Styles, that was lit.
He wanted that match with Omos.
Yeah,
at WrestleMania.
I know that is a mark against my argument, because that was retarded and dumb.
No, here's the thing, and I'm gonna tell you, I talked to MVP the next night. Me and him chopped it up. P said this was the realest shit people think about it. Brock made Omos that night. He made him. We knew Brock was winning the match, but think about how much Brock bumped for him.
I still don't care about Omos whatsoever.
You don't have to in the grand scheme of things, but the Giants are putting him over.
Yeah.
And not even just the legends are putting him over.
Yeah, I know, because Undertaker did the same thing. And I was like, why do people like this dude? I don't get it.
Again, you see in front of the camera.
Mm-hmm.
For the most part, we see in front of the camera.
Yeah.
We don't know backstage.
That's true.
We don't know the talks. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, finish telling me your week.
I mean, yeah, but that's pretty much it, man. Just been kind of chilling and dealing with the car. Got that done. Watched a little bit of the draft. Catching up, rewatching The Flash. Man, those early seasons were so good, bro.
Yes, they were.
I forgot. I'm on Savitar right now. I forgot how good Tom Felton was as Julian.
Mm-hmm.
I remember meeting him at CinemaCon one year, just him being at a bar, and people kept talking, oh, it's so and so from Harry Potter. I walked up to him, I said, "Duh, you are so good in The Flash." He was immediately like, "Oh, thank you. I don't ever get that. That's awesome. Thank you." And we sat and talked for like an hour or so. Nice guy. But yeah, he's so good in that. I forgot how good Savitar and Zoom were.
I had one problem with Savitar.
Seasons.
I had one problem with Savitar.
Yeah.
Savitar should have been the end.
Yeah.
Savitar would have, I get everything, but Savitar would have been best to have been his last season, because Savitar was him.
Okay, so I haven't watched a lot of season 9. Have you watched any of season 9?
Yeah, it's pretty.
I heard they just set up the final arc, and it's going to be him versus real Eddie, like the actual fight between him and Thawne.
Cobalt Blue, yeah.
Nice.
I mean, don't get me wrong. If you didn't do Savitar, this is the perfect way. This is the perfect way to do it. If you don't do Savitar, you do Cobalt Blue. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, the early seasons were. Zoom is arguably my favorite season.
Zoom is so, and you know what? Going back and rewatching it, I thought that season 2 was a letdown to me. But now that I've rewatched it, I'm like, oh no, they did good with Zoom. The finish was a little weak, but it was a good season leading up. I was like, wow, this was strong.
Yeah. Also, for those you all can't
Tony
see,
Todd is Zoom's voice, man.
It's still the most epic shit ever.
And I forgot it was Jigsaw who voiced Savitar.
It was Tobin Bell?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
It's crazy. Listen to I'm like, oh shit, that's right. That's Jigsaw.
Bro, them early seasons had
They
that
were
money.
so good.
Had that money, bro. Yeah. So for me, it's been, slow motion, working, making some moves, doing a lot of different things, trying to keep busy and productive because as of midnight, the official writers are on strike in Hollywood. And I want everyone to know this.
Oh, I didn't know that already started.
It just officially started. I want to tell everybody this. There are a lot of people who are really ignorant to this, thinking, "Oh, what a bunch of privileged ass people trying to
shut the fuck up."
This isn't anything. No, Hollywood writers, unless you are in that upper echelon, are not making money like that. Writers
are treated like shit too.
Get treated like shit. I stand with them as aspiring writer myself, and I say aspiring because I haven't written anything that's allowed me to get into the guild. I stand with them as an actor because I use their words for what I, say on screen or in TV and film. I stand with them because they are the backbone of what we do. Now, if you say, I've seen way too many people. First of all, let me make sure the majority I've seen have been these bought bitch ass blue check marks on Twitter going, well, maybe we'll get some better programs. Damn near every program you watch on TV is done by a writer from the WGA, unless you are only watching reality TV or watching like some level of reality TV or news.
I even assume a lot of reality TV these days are done by them.
They're not. Well,
I mean,
yes,
we're probably
and no.
Gonna get more now without it. But.
Yeah, because what the thing is with reality TV, you don't have to have
script, yeah.
Well, not even that. You don't have to have guild writers. You can have what's called segment producers. That's how you get around it.
Gotcha.
So what it means is you will have the writers are striking. IATSE is another union. A lot of people don't know the letters. IATSE is the union of people that do hair, makeup, lighting, art, everything the world you see is IATSE.
Yeah.
IATSE has said the way stand with the writers, the directors, because their contracts are up next. Again, people want to talk all this shit, but don't understand it's a different job.
Yeah. Go ahead. Let me ask you this. A lot of the points that they're arguing over and they're trying to there's a lot going on with the AI stuff too, isn't there? If I'm not mistaken.
Let me tell you something. I'm about to pull it up. I'm glad you brought it up because I saved these because I want you to hear. There is a thing. This is the WGA proposal and the AMPTP. That's the Producers Guild, Motion Pictures. That's the studios, streamers.
Yeah.
This is what the Writers Guild proposed. Regulate use of artificial intelligence on NBA covered projects. AI can't write or rewrite literary material, can't be used as a source material, and NBA covered material can't be used to train AI. That's material that's based, in our actuality. The AMPTP counteroffer rejected our proposal, countered by offering an annual meeting to discuss advances in technology. I have seen motherfuckers go, well, you got to keep up with the times. No. You want to take away a whole career saying let AI write scripts?
Yeah.
Let AI write your movie? AI does not know. It can write it, yes, but you need someone with a soul to put that.
Yeah.
So I stand with them, especially as a member of the SAG-AFTRA Guild, as the Actors Guild.
Yeah.
Because the writers are asking to get paid. Because now studios are making dumbass money hand over fist, especially with streaming, and don't want to pay nobody. Yeah. That new media shit is out the window. It's done because we know what it is now. The pandemic showed them what it does. Okay.
As someone who works as part of a union, I stand with with the unions, man. So I got nothing but support for them taking their strike and getting their contract, man.
So as of right now, just to give you a heads up what this means. So the late night TV shows have shut down. All the late night shows are going to reruns. Okay. Many streamers have banked their episodes already. A lot of things were trying to hurry up and film in this instance. What they did was a lot of studios and everything knew they were trying to hurry up and write full seasons because the belief is if I can get the season written, we can
by
go
the
and
time
shoot
the
it.
next one comes around.
We can go and shoot it.
Yeah.
Once you got the scripts, we can shoot it. But in terms of Marvel and DC, a strike a few weeks, if they only strike a few weeks, is unlikely to have a major impact. But it could be a headache for both Marvel and DC. But here's the thing. This is how much you want to know it fucks up things. James Gunn can no longer write Superman Legacy. He cannot write the movie.
Oh wait, but didn't he post the picture of the script? Isn't he done?
No, he started on it.
That's not good.
He cannot write it. He is a writer in the Writers Guild. He cannot write it. The Blade rewrites have to stop. The 2 Avengers movies cannot be written.
Oof.
As long as this strike goes. Thunderbolts presumably has a completed script and the production will go on. However, with no writers on hand to make last minute changes, because the only changes can be done by writers in the WGA on a union film. The creative process, because so if something don't feel right, if an actor don't like the lines of the dialogue, that's just with Marvel. Again, we don't know what the DC shows are different. Now, here's where another difference comes in. Animation is different. Animation, the guild for animators are not the same guild as the writers. So you're liable to get more animated shit.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So things like Creature Commandos, is the Authority supposed to be live action or
I don't know. That's one of those ones that I was a little confused on whether it's going to be. I think live action, but I'm not 100% on it.
Okay. What if it's done? So you don't have to worry about that. But we're talking anything live action is gonna pretty much be stuck right now. So if you thought so what you all want, you don't want the writers to break. You want the studios to be like, yo, pay their fair share.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Let me tell you about another little thing, and I'm pulling the curtain back for a lot of y'all. Some people feel like, oh, well, he's just fucking up everybody. Look, the crews understand. Look, the crews understand too, because they're like, yeah, we don't get residuals either. We're just stuck. The people, when everybody starts talking about that shit about, like when people bring up the Flash, and people say some people shouldn't go see it because of Ezra. And people go, well, what about all the other hardworking people? Don't do that. You don't care. I said it last week and I'll say it again. You don't care. Because here's the thing. When they work on that movie's done. Mm-hmm. There's no residuals. There's nothing else to that movie. They go to the next project. And then the next one, and then the next one. They've worked on so much shit, sometimes they don't remember. Mm-hmm. But there's no way they don't get residuals because of their work. So the thing for the writers is to be able to get residuals to that, then the directors to have more money for their pay. Because again, directors spend a lot of time. People talk shit about directors. I don't know if you motherfuckers understand how long directors spend working on projects.
Movies are directors' movie. Like it's their movie. It's not
and not just when the movie is fucking filming. Mm-hmm. This is before it films, while it films, after it films. The editing process. There's 16-hour days. There's times the directors are working longer than the fucking actors getting shit done.
You know what's funny is I that has been kind of burned into my brain, that thought that it is a director's film, all because of one scene in Entourage where what's his name? Thor, he's in the Thor movies.
I don't watch Entourage, so I don't know.
He's in the Thor movies. The doctor, Why can't I think of his name right now?
Skarsgård.
Skarsgård. He's
Bill?
playing a director, and he doesn't like the main character who's in his movie. And he's like, look, no, this isn't your movie. You do your lines and you leave, and then I wake up every day and work on it till it is done. This is me forever. This is my film. And that hit me. I'm like, oh, that is really, directors are the ones that are there in the editing bay. They're doing this, they're doing that. Actors come in, they do their part for the movie, but then they gone.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you're right. It is a director's film who's there for every tiny piece of the process.
So then, because what the writers do will be how the directors' contracts happen, which will in turn affect ours as actors. So I'm going to pull the curtain back a little bit more for y'all. As an actor, I am in a show that, by all intents and purposes, when it dropped, was a hit TV show. The show is called American Gigolo. Okay. American Gigolo, we had 8 episodes. I am in 3 of those episodes. Due to streaming, my first residual check came. Now, actors used to be able to live off of residuals. Okay. Actors' residuals would come through and, like, cool, I got this money coming quarterly. It's like a paycheck you didn't expect, but you knew was coming, and cover some bills, and you're good to the next or whatever the next job, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
I want you to take a guess of how much my first residual check was for 3 episodes of American Gigolo.
I have no idea, bro. I've
can't
never in my life had an idea of how that would work out.
I have. Oh, hold on. Oh, that was me. Go ahead.
Oh,
what
okay.
Were you saying?
I got no idea, bro. You're gonna. I've never seen a residual check. That's off of. I have no idea what it could be. What a good one is.
Okay, so some people say that a residual check could be from $1,000 to $2,000, but it's lower. I'll just go and give you the number. My residual check for 3 episodes that have been streamed and everything
with the Punisher,
$60.
Oof, yeah, no.
Because quote unquote, we don't know how to count streaming. You do, because here's the excuse the studios are making. Well, we're tailoring everything towards studios, so we don't think the money is coming in the same as like a box office or with ad space on TV. But your subscriptions are what it is. Your subscriptions pay all that. Netflix just introduced its ad tier. Yeah. Max is doing an ad tier thing. Hulu has ad, et cetera, et cetera. Paramount Plus has ads. That pays. That's not a free thing. Companies pay big money
to put their ads on there.
To put their ads on there. So this strike could be minimal. It hopefully is minimal. But the way things are going, it will not be minimal.
Yeah, they're going to argue a lot.
And it's the studios that don't want to budge. It is not the right, because the writers are all asking for fair things. I applaud and commend the WGA leadership for being transparent and putting out everything they offered and showed every counter offer from the studios or lack thereof. I encourage you to take your ass to Twitter, Instagram. It is posted everywhere. Do not sit there and say, oh, these people just doing blah, blah, blah. When you work your job and you want to be paid a fair wage for the work you do, and you know that your company is making the money, you do the same fucking thing. BC works for a union, works in a union. I have been in the union BC works in. The companies that comprise that we work for the union for, a lot of them are cheap as fuck. So when the workers had to go strike, it was like, yo, y'all not finna do this. Y'all making too much money. That money is for the CEOs. Kiss my dick. Facts. They're not the ones they're not on the ground per se.
Yeah.
These studios are like, well, we're putting the money in it. Yeah, but you don't have a project. You don't have a product without writers. You don't have a product without directors.
You have nothing to do without them. They're the ones that lay the foundation for you to be able to do a movie. Without that script.
So I'm going to burn through some stuff real quick. For those who are new to the show, we get you caught up on everything happening in the Marvel and DC live action cinematic universes. It is Barbershop Talk for Nerds. I said these one thing before. If I say something about you that get you caught in your feelings, that's your feelings and your fault. I have learned after this past week, certain celebrities I'm going to have to stop talking so much shit about. Here's why. Because I am now at a level in my life and career where I will meet them in person and be around them in person. And I have to be like, oh shit.
I'll still talk shit. It's okay, guys.
Yeah, BC.
I ain't meeting nobody. It's all right.
That's hilarious. BC is gonna be around, I'm like, fucking hell. So yeah, let's kick it off with Marvel news. Gotcha. Rob Delaney is coming back as Peter, y'all. Give fuck what you say.
Oh, Peter, that's gonna be fun to see. But do you think it's gonna be a big part? Or do you think it's gonna be just a small little cameo?
It's gonna be his world. Remember, his Deadpool's world, because you already got Dopender's coming back, Blind Owl is coming back, Colossus is coming back.
Everyone except T.J. Miller.
Everyone except Weasel. Everybody except Weasel.
Yep.
Everybody except Weasel coming back. All right. Again, if this movie isn't finished written and everything, it can't be written.
Oh shit.
Now it started. So what we're here is it started production already, but rewrites can't happen.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we're getting Peter. God damn it. Precious, sweet Peter. So, all right. So, Fantastic Four. It's another thing. There's been so many rumors with this movie.
Yeah.
There's one, I don't care about casting rumors.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you why. Because a lot of casting rumors get thrown out as fan cast. It just.
So what you're saying is you don't think there's any credence to Adam Driver?
I mean, Adam Driver's a big name. It's a possibility.
Yeah.
It just depends on who's telling you.
Okay.
It depends on who tells.
Isn't Jeff Snyder telling us that
So now I'm starting to lean more on a lot of shit Snyder says.
Yeah.
And that's fine. Okay? It's fine. And I believe it. But with Silver Surfer, and Fantastic Four, Silver Surfer won't be involved.
Oh, okay.
Because it is supposedly Silver Surfer is getting a special presentation on Disney Plus.
Ooh, that would be lit.
But the Herald is supposedly going to be Terex. Now, Terex was originally a Bajoran tyrant named Tyros, who ultimately ended up turning on his master in an attempt to claim Earth, right? So they're going to use this one. Now, Terex looks a lot similar to a hybrid of Darkseid and Thanos. Now, for those...
What? Hold on. What's his name? Terex?
Terrax.
Terex. Jesus Christ. What he does look like Thanos and dark. He looks like but red.
The hybrid of both.
Oh, was created in 1979.
So this goes to show that the majority of your favorite characters are all... Look, Thanos is already a thing. Jim Starlin did Thanos. Find out when Jim Starlin did Thanos.
Thanos was 73.
So Terex is 79, you just said. And when is Darkseid?
Darkseid was 70. So these two some bitches done. They just mashed them together and said, "There you go, Terex."
That's how you get a majority of characters.
Yep.
They're offshoots of one of the... I will always go to Slade and Wade.
Mm-hmm.
Slade and Wade. So I'm fine if we don't get, if we don't get Surfer, if we get him in a special presentation. I do Galactus, I'm not worried about as much
Yeah.
Because I trust Marvel Studios to do a real Galactus.
You know what? As you just watched you just did a reaction to the trailer. Rise of the Beast gives me hope that we could do a Galactus properly.
Because we're getting Unicron in this motherfucker.
Unicron look legit. It's not a cloud of smoke.
That was the planet. I was like, oh shit. So everybody, by the way, people went on my, because I was so geeked and I was like, yeah, Leonard Nimoy voiced Unicron, which I knew was Orson Welles, but Unicron was voiced Orson Welles. Nimoy voiced Galvatron. But I was so stuck like, motherfucking Unicron, nigga. Also, Anthony Ramos gets put in the suit that looks like Spike has in the fucking, when he starts
original
wearing. Daniel wears, right? Which leads me to believe.
Holy crap, I did not know you were this much of a Transformers guy.
Which leads me to believe we might be getting the motherfucking headmasters. Because I don't think you just giving them that suit to give them that suit.
True.
If we get the headmasters and target masters, I'm losing my motherfucking mind. I'm sorry. This is about Marvel and DC. Okay.
I did not know you were that much of a Transformers guy.
Bro, I've rewatched G1 all the way through. I rewatched Beast Wars and Beast Machines all the way through.
See, now that's where I come in. I am a Beast Wars maniac.
Nigga, when I first saw Rhinox, I lost it in that.
I lost it.
I'm like, Rhinox! It's Rhinox! Like, Optimus Primal is one thing for me, but I was like, Rhinox!
I'm so mad. I wish it was going to be a rat trap, man.
It would not surprise me if he pops up. And I think he might be the secret they keeping. Because, like,
okay.
Air Razor, okay. Cheetor, give me all of that. Rhinox, Primal, yes. If I get a red trip, maximize, I'm losing it.
I'm going to lose my shit. It's that, and I would have liked the Dinobot, but we're not doing the Predacon, so I understand why we don't have Dinobot yet.
My problem with them doing the Terracons is I'm not going to get Abominus.
Yeah.
I'm not. Look, the dumbest fucking combiners are Abominus, Bruticus, and Predaking. Predaking is just violent.
Yeah.
I love it listening. This came about the whole Transformers thing. I love listening to Starscream going, Bruticus, Bruticus, because he created them. And he always be like, Bruticus. Bruticus not know what him and Minosaurs. Literally all of the combiner Transformers on the Decepticon side are dumb.
Yep.
And the arrogance is in Superion, in the Autobots. Defensor, no, the arrogance is in Computron. I'm sorry. Yeah. Computron is, which was made. You know how Computron was made? Do you remember?
No. Look, again, I was more of a Beast War guy than I was actual Transformers.
At one point, Grimlock, the head of the Dinobots, got zapped with some shit, and it made Grimlock super fucking intelligent. Me, Grimlock, went to, I am Grimlock, and I believe.
So he had a smart Hulk moment with him.
Dude, Grimlock was like, I shall go ahead and make these things, and I will make the Technobots. And he told Technobots, he said, but I have given you another attribute. Technobots combine to form Computron. Anyway, let me move on.
Love it.
So the Wonder Man cast is taking shape. We all know that Yahya Abdul-Mateen II is playing Simon Williams. Daniel Destin Cretton is who's directing Kang Dynasty, and he did Shang-Chi and the Legend of Ten Rings. He's doing that. But now, according to one Jeff Snyder, Josh Gad is said to be in this.
Really?
Yes.
That tracks. Didn't the Gaston show fall through, or are they still going through with that?
Which show?
Disney was supposed to be doing something with Gaston.
I think it might have fell through.
But that leads to go, because Disney's still cool with Gad, so they're like, oh well, maybe we're not doing this Gaston. We could throw him in Wonder Man.
Yes. Also, remember Ben Kingsley is back as Trevor Flattery. I just wish. Nope. I'll say that later. I'll say that. I'll save that for I'll save that for and after we get off air.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm excited. I don't know. I don't know who Gad's supposed to play or who he would play, but I'm excited to see him join the cast.
As am I. As am I.
I am too, Jay. I wish too.
I just typed the words "fuck."
Yes.
You ever type the word? You ever type out "fuck"?
And you hear it in your head? Yeah.
So, Agatha Covenant Chaos has been happening. So it looks as if Joe Locke is going to be playing older version of Billy. He's going to be Wiccan.
Okay.
And so everything is taking shape. Now, Tommy's supposed to be there. The kids are supposed to be coming back, basically.
But as older.
A little bit older. So what they believe is happening, something's going to lead to Agatha tracking Billy down, and perhaps she wants her abilities or hopes to train him, because remember, Billy is Wiccan. He has the hex abilities.
Yes.
But there's no, again, as of right now, we know there's no concrete plans for the Young Avengers, but it's getting there.
And they're all showing up, so
they're getting there. So because I mean, we know that there's an official. I think a lot of people feel like this. I'm trying to do multiple things at one time. If it sounds like I'm distracted, y'all. I think a lot of people feel like because we got the 2 Avengers movies announced, that means automatically we're not getting Young Avengers. It would not shock me. I know that since Iger came back, they are going to pull back. They're going to focus more on quality than quantity, which I get it. But it would not surprise me if we get we get a Young Avengers somewhere. Or because does a Young Avengers thing have to does a Young Avengers thing have to be the Avengers movie? Do they need the bigger Avengers for Kang? I think so. Secret Wars is a thing that is all unto its own, but you're giving us everybody already.
Yes. So maybe we get a moment in Kang Dynasty, kind of like we got an A-Force moment in Endgame, that sets up a Young Avengers squad.
Yes, I think we might get that. I think we'll probably get that.
That could be interesting to see.
But I don't think it'll be as small of a moment as the A-Force moment.
No, like maybe they're on their own mission in Kang Dynasty. Like they're a group set to go do something, and they have a task they have to complete or something along those lines.
Yeah, I think you're gonna have to, but you got to figure out what type of task. But you got to assemble them.
Or if it's Kang Dynasty, maybe the Avengers are like, no, we're not taking these children in to help us, and they go off and they do their own thing, which ends up helping.
You still got to bring the children together because they're all and I hate to call them all kids, but that's what they are technically. But you got to bring them together because they're all scattered about.
Yeah,
because you got Yelena with the Thunderbolt shit.
That's true.
You got Kate Bishop over here. You've got fucking Billy and Tommy.
I think I've just been watching the Arrowverse so much, and everyone just goes, "Oh, you know what? We'll go do this ourselves. We'll just do our own little team up." And I forget. Oh wait, that's Arrowverse writing. That is TV writing. That is not movie. It doesn't happen that easy.
Okay, so I got a couple more Marvel things I want to say, and then we're gonna get ready to get up out of here. Jonathan Majors has agreed to a temporary protection order for his alleged victim. Now, this case is gotten quiet again. You notice?
Yes.
The Manhattan District Attorney said, like we said in the last episode, all the other alleged victims have come out, seeing how it goes. Just right now, there's a temporary restraining order just so you can have an update on him. All right. Oh my God, I didn't know that was a thing. Wait, let me make sure I read this. Wait, keep talking. Oh my Lord Jesus! There is a rumor of who's set to may possibly play Galactus.
Oh, who?
Antonio.
Where's the rumor come from first? Where's the rumor come from? That is a key aspect of what this rumor is.
A reliable insider that's been on Twitter a long time has been giving reliable shit. The rumor is believed to be Antonio Banderas.
That's interesting.
Think about how you felt when you heard Josh Brolin was playing Thanos.
Yeah.
And what you got.
Yeah. Because Antonio could go multiple different ways with it.
And he can give you the gravitas you need.
Yeah.
For fucking Galactus.
And it's Antonio Banderas. It's like, yo, let's go get someone who has a reputation, who has his own gravitas.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a good thing that you can build around as well. And how do I see him as a gigantic Antonio Banderas would be very weird.
But you got to remember, again, it's like I just brought up. It's the same thing of how you saw Josh Brolin as Thanos. So let's get to this real quick. That's all my Marvel news. We're gonna have to cut shit short because a lot of things gotta happen. We gotta rip and run pretty soon. So
no,
I do. Shut the fuck up, not you. I brought it up earlier. Okay. The Flash debuted at CinemaCon. This is my DC news. Director James Gunn says he'll wait and see to determine whether trouble star Ezra Miller will continue playing the Flash in future films. I am almost certain Ezra Miller is done.
Oh yeah. Oh, Ezra Miller's done. They are doing everything. Oh, well, we'll wait and see. That movie's going to come out. They go, it was such a good movie. We thank Ezra and we wish him well in his future endeavors.
Mm-hmm.
Guaranteed.
Well, also, so here's the thing. I
heard there's no post. They did not show any post-credit scenes.
I think they didn't put it in because of CinemaCon.
Yes.
That's smart because it has spoiled it.
Uh-huh.
They know it is spoiled. So you don't add it. Doesn't mean it's not. It's just they didn't put it in.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, okay, they haven't shown there's something else is gonna happen because they didn't see those post-credit scenes.
Yeah.
Whatever they are.
So listen. Now a lot of the reactions aren't what everybody thought. The initial reactions weren't as overwhelmingly positive. Because initial reports were like, this movie's amazing. Some people were like, it's all over the place. But I wonder, and I honestly wonder, did a lot of people watch it with open eyes? And when I say that, probably not, because when I say that, I mean, did they watch it and go, man, this is Ezra Miller. Fuck this cat. You know, I don't give a fuck about Ezra and blah, 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 blah. And I can understand why. I get it. That would cloud judgment. But some people were like, no, this is just not what I thought it was going to be, because the problem is not just also the movie being good or Ezra, not even the movie being previously highly touted or Ezra Miller being Ezra Miller. You get some people who hear, all right, so this is supposed to be the second coming of superhero movies. This is supposed to be this great resurgence that people missed out on, blah, blah, blah. And there's so much. I just think at the end of the day, Ezra Miller's done. Okay. James Gunn cannot say it because James Gunn has a movie that has to drop this week.
Yes.
Same reason Disney has not announced that they're replacing Jonathan Majors, because they have a movie that's dropping this.
Say that. Like, I know, I get it, but I don't want to replace Jonathan Majors. I know, we have to.
I've said this. You have to, if it's all proven.
Yes, I know. I completely agree.
I stand on that hill.
This is one of those situations where I'm just like, I don't want this to. I want something to come out, and I want this to be a Johnny Depp kind of thing where it comes back and goes, "Oh no, we were wrong all along." You know,
it was Agatha all along.
But yeah, I completely agree with everything you said there, and you know, it's just a thing, and this is one of those movies that everything around it, plus everything that's been said about it, makes me, I just want to see this. I do not want to spend the next 2 months talking about it, I'm ready to see it. I don't want to do anything else. I just want to see this damn movie.
Of course, I think we all do. We just want to get it out
I'm
the
not
way.
going to watch any. Because we have a lot of friends who have now seen it.
Mm-hmm.
And I texted one of our friends who saw it. And I was like, yo, man, look, I don't want to know nothing other than thumbs up or thumbs down. Like, that's where I am at this movie now. I don't want to know nothing else about it. I just want to see it. And all they sent back was a thumbs up. So I'm like, all right, good. That's what I wanted to know. I'm excited to see it now.
Same here.
So, and I just want to get there. I do not want to talk about it for the next 2 months. I don't want to talk about the leaks that are going to happen and people finding out what cameos are in there. I just want to see this movie.
Also, supposedly it said James Gunn may be going well into 2023 to find his Superman. Deep into this year.
Oh, so meaning we're not going to get the announcement till well into this year?
If not next year.
Okay.
He is doing some deep searching for who his Superman is going to be. And you know what? I don't think anything's wrong with that at all.
No. Why would it be? You got to find a guy who's going to carry an entire franchise for the next 10 years, maybe.
Maybe.
You better be taking your time and looking for him because, look, I'm not going to lie. People have their issues with Man of Steel and the Snyderverse and everything. Henry Cavill was a great Superman. You got a lot to live up to now. We have a lot. Tyler, what's his name?
Hoechlin. He's actually doing it.
He is a great Superman. All right. So there is a legacy that you're going to have to live up to now. So, yes, I think James Gunn should be taking his time and finding the Superman we need.
Oh, look at you saying it with so much passion. The
Yeah.
Superman.
This ain't Joe fuck nobody. This is motherfucking Superman.
All right. Listen, I just want to say that's all I got for this week.
That's it. We have no other news.
Huh?
No other news. Something came out of CinemaCon. Did nothing come out of CinemaCon?
I'm not the only one that's got to be finding this shit. You can do shit too.
I know, but because I'm thinking, I'm like, I think he's right, but I don't think there has to be something else. I thought there was.
It was just little footage and shit shown.
Okay.
From
when do you see Guardians? I thought you already went to see it.
Oh, I was gonna tell you. I saw it Thursday.
Okay.
I
see that look on your face.
I will say this. So one major spoiler has already come out about Guardians. One major spoiler. What was the one thing we've been talking about on the show?
Rocket.
Was gonna happen? Huh?
Rocket.
No, not even that. What was the one thing we were talking about this show that the MCU has been waiting for that was gonna come out later? The first F-bomb. We said it would be Deadpool.
Oh yeah.
We said it would be Deadpool and then go to Blade. It is in Guardians 3.
What, Chris Pratt?
Chris Pratt does it. Yes, he does. It's a point where he tells somebody, open the fucking door. And the way he says it, it's just natural. So, because everybody thought it was going to be something forced.
Yeah.
Like, remember in Venom, fuck it, let's save the world. Like, This one is like, open the fucking door. Like, it's just something you would say after getting pissed off at something.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's in Guardians.
Okay.
Also, I will give you my thoughts on Guardians 3 before we wrap this up. If I had to go my top MCU movies, it is Infinity War, Guardians 3, Winter Soldier.
Okay, so when you started that right there, I go, all right, well, I got to see where he puts Winter Soldier because that's an important film. And I was going to think you weren't going to say it, but you said it after Guardians 3. So that is going to build my hype, Jay, because I think Winter Soldier is the best film the MCU has done.
Bro, first of all, this is James Gunn unhinged. Okay. They let James Gunn do what he wanted to do because this is the last ride for that team.
Mm-hmm.
There's no connecting really to everything.
Did they show you post-credit scenes?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I got the whole movie. We got the whole movie.
Okay.
The High Evolutionary goes on my high list of villains.
Really? Okay.
Nigga, the High Evolutionary is cold in this movie.
So what you're telling me is while we've been bitching and complaining, the level's gone down. Boom, Guardian shoots it back up.
Shoots it right the fuck back up.
So now we're gonna be back to the sky is not falling, everything's fine. Superhero movies are great again.
James Gunn takes you on a ride of emotions.
Okay.
Because you never know when and who somebody gonna die.
Okay.
Because you literally like, oh shit, is this it? Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. And when you laugh out hard.
Okay.
There is so much shit. I'm gonna tell y'all one thing I know a lot of people on the internet are gonna bitch about. Because by the time you hear this is a Tuesday, I'll drop this Tuesday afternoon. Jennifer Holland is in the movie. His wife.
Okay.
But it's not a major role.
God, they're gonna be. I don't want to hear them. I don't want to hear them, bitch.
And like I said before, if it was my wife and I'm the director and my wife is an actor,
I'm putting her in the fucking movie.
You've seen every Paul W.S. and Thompson Anderson, whatever his name is, with Mila Jovovich in it.
Also, James Gunn just puts his friends in movies. They're all in his movies.
Tim Burton used to put Helen Bonham Carter in all his fucking movies.
Facts.
Calm down. Calm down. All directors have their favorites. They're people that they're comfortable with, that know their style.
Yeah.
Aside that, this gets so real and gritty with a lot of shit it does.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, be prepared to cry.
Okay.
Be prepared to cry.
Did you cry?
Hell no. I'm a thug.
You didn't hit no thug tears, nothing.
Man, I hit that one tear like the old Native American on the side of the commercial.
That's what I was. What was that? Was it just one tear?
It was one tear, bro. I was like, all right, man. So listen, that's all I got for the week. I know I got emails. I ain't got time to get to them all. I'll get to them next week. I promise y'all. Tell the people what you got going on, how they can find you.
You can find me on all the social medias at The Grind Calls, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram, all that good stuff.
Mr. J Washington everywhere. Thank you to everybody who joins the Patreon. A lot of people have left the Patreon and stopped supporting. I get it. You know, it is what it is. Y'all like, I can't support them. Fuck it. It is what it is. But to the handful of you all who remained, you know, again, seriously, it means I get everybody can't support Patreons. I mean,
yeah,
I watch people what they support and stuff like that, and I can't force anybody's hands. Like I used to always say when I did Blurs, I can't force you to send in donations. I can't force you to do this. Yeah. So,
but what we can do is say thank you to those of you that do.
Yes.
Thank you for the support. We appreciate it. It helps us continue to do these shows and continue to be able to have fun and hang out with everybody and all this good stuff.
Like that. With that being said, thank you to Alberto Rios, Bobby McMillan. Thank both of y'all for being at the 101 level. Brock Severus and Chauncey Woodson, thank you for being at the 101 level. Cheryl Corman, Chris Lee, thank you for being at the 101. Dan Bipke, Daniel, David Adams, Fanboy Cantina, Greg Morrissey, Jolene, thank you for being at the 101 level. Justin, Carla Vasquez, Kevin Williams, Christy Oliveria, Luke Schergers, thank you. Marcus Burton and Patrick Harden, thank you all who are still around. It means a lot. Believe me, it really does mean a lot. Get your emails in, madtitanpodcast@gmail.com, madtitanpodcast@gmail.com, 818-276-6947 is the hotline, all those different things. We got a busy day, so we had to get this in early. Excuse me. I told y'all where to find me. I'll tell y'all a lot more stuff that's coming up later. We'll be back next week. I love y'all. Take care. We're out. Bye.